Friends, I'm going to be showing you another example if you want a little bit more on regrouping or borrowing. This is going to be borrowing in the ones this time, so it's a little bit different. All right, friends, so I'm going to switch over my screen so that you can see my new problem. My new problem is 782 minus 346. Now, I sort of did the background work and I put my bigger number into pictures to help me subtract the smaller number. So I know I'm going to start with a big number and then I'm going to subtract the smaller number. That's how we do it in subtraction. Let's do our chant together just to get us started today. More on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. Try it again. More on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door and get 10 more. All right, friends, right away, 2 minus 6. I have 2 ones in my ones place right here. Can I take away 6? Let's try. 1, 2, oh man, I'm stuck. So I can't take away 6 from 2, because 2 is a smaller number. More on the top, no need to stop. More on the floor. I need to go next door and get 10 more. So I'm going to go to my tens place and say, hey tens, can I borrow one of you and break you up so that I have enough ones to subtract 6, please? And the tens will say, yeah, sure, no problem. So I'm going to take that 10 and I'm going to break it up into individual ones. I know that a rod is one group of 10 little cubes. Let's count it out just so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I know when I break it up into individual cubes, I'm going to want to break it up into 10 cubes. So I'm going to have the 2 that I already started with plus the 10 I'm going to add from this borrowed group of 10, this borrowed rod. So let's do that. Let's move it over. Now it's not going to be in the tens place. We're going to make it move to the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. I took this rod and I moved it over to the ones place and broke it up into those individual cubes. So now it doesn't exist as a group of 10 unified together anymore, but I chopped it up into those individual ones. So now I don't have just 2 ones here. Whoa, there's a party. There's how many ones in my ones place? How many ones are there now? Well, I had 2 and I added 10. 2 plus 10 equals 12. So I borrowed in the ones place and now I have 12. 12 is certainly bigger than 6. Now I have enough to take away. But let's set up my tens place before we get too carried away. I don't have 8 tens anymore because I took away 1 and I gave it to the ones place so that they had enough to take away their 6. So how many tens do I have now? Let me count it out just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I don't have 8 anymore. I have 7. Cool. And you know what I'm just going to do to make it even more clear? I'm just going to take away this one. So if you have an eraser at home, you can just take it away. Nice. Now I'm going to do subtracting in the ones place. Now I have enough to take away 6. Hot diggity dog. Here I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many am I left with? 6. 12 minus 6 equals 6. 6 plus 6 equals 12. That's a doubles fact. Great. Do I have enough tens to do 7 minus 4? Yeah, for sure. 7 is a bigger number, so I can take away 4. And if I was unsure, I can always try. And then if it fails, I can just try again. but I know 7's bigger, so I know it's going to work. So let's take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many 10s am I left with? I'm left with 3. Perfect. More on the top, no need to stop. Now let's do my hundreds. Can I do 7 minus 3? Yeah, and you can always try it out if you're unsure. You can try to take away the number that you're supposed to take away, and if it doesn't work, then just borrow and try again. 1, 2, 3. How many hundreds am I left with? I'm left with 4. 7 minus 3 equals 4. So my final answer is 436. I know you're going to be successful with all of your math practice today. I hope you enjoyed this little how-to, and I hope it helps you today. Have fun!